Good morning, students. In our previous video, we had already started with chapter number 4, Maharashtra before the times of Shivaji Maharaj. So please open page number 17 of your history textbook. In our previous video, we had already seen about the contribution of the various sons towards the society, towards the people, towards the subjects. We had seen the contribution of Sant Dhyaneshwar, Sant Namdev, Sant Tukaram, Sant Eknath, and so on. In Maharashtra, we had seen that the tradition of sants began with Sant Dhyaneshwar and Sant Namdev. Besides this, there were the women sants who came forward to inspire the masses. They were Sant Muktabai, Sant Janabai, Sant Nirmalabai, and Sant Soirabai. Sant Dhyaneshwar wrote the Bhavartha Deepika or the Dhyaneshwari. Sant Namdev's compositions were included in the Guru Granth Sahib of Sikhs. Sant Namdev awakened a sense of equality between all castes. Sant Dhyaneshwar's Pasayadan in Dhyaneshwar uplifts the mind of the common people. Sant Eknath's compositions includes Abhanga, Gavalana, Bharud. Sant Eknath believed that the Marathi language was inferior to no other language. Sant Tukaram also composed Abhangas. His Gatha is a precious treasure. Sant Tukaram criticized the hypocrisy and superstition in the society. Now, on page number 17, see the last paragraph. The sons elucidated the complex dharma of the scholars in the language of the people. So, what did the son do? The son tried to express the complex, the difficult dharma which was initially followed by the sastris and pandits in the language of the common people. They made dharma very simple. They prayed to God using simple everyday terms. They took the view that all are equal before God. They taught society to do away with the pride arising out of caste and varna, to see everyone as God's children. So, according to this sant, everybody was equal before God, irrespective of its caste and children. All were God's children. A characteristic of the sant was that they did not forget their duties on the path of devotion. They found God in their work. Sant Savta said, Kanda Mula Bhaji, Avdi Vithai Maji. This statement refers to farm work but applies to work in all walks of life. The Sant carried on with their duties even as they were engaged in devotion, reaching and teaching and composing verses. So, the main object of the Sant was to bring peace and order in the society. So even though they were engaged in the activities of devotion, teaching and composing verses, they carried on their duties with great devotion. They developed the moral sensibilities of the society. They laid a standard as to how people should behave in a society. Ramdas Swami, he was from Jhamb in Marathwada. He explained the importance of physical fitness to the people. So he laid more importance towards meditation, yoga, exercise. According to him, if people were physically fit, then only they can be happy. Maratha Tituka Melvawa, Maharashtra Dharma Vadvawa. This message of Ramdas Swami is famous. He gave practical education and lessons in good conduct through his works like Dashbodh, Karuna Sloka, Manache Shlok. He stated the importance of people's movement and organization and founded the Samartha Sampradaya. Chopal was the center of this Sampradaya. He propagated the worship of Ram and Hanuman. So he was a great devotee of Ram and Hanuman. He traveled far and wide to propagate his thoughts. So in order to spread his thoughts, he traveled far and wide. Inspiration for independence during foreign rule. Such was the political, social, cultural situation, etc. in Maharashtra before the times of Shivaji Maharaj. So this was the period before Shivaji Maharaj, and this was the type of political, social and cultural situation existing in Maharashtra. In that period, Maharashtra was under the control of Adil Shahi and even other powers. So we had already seen that Maharashtra was under the control of Adil Shahi, then Nizam Shahi, then Siddhis, then British, French, Dutch, Portuguese, and so on. It was not independent. Even so, some personalities and streams of thought were dreaming of freedom. Among them, Shaji Maharaj, who is considered to be a visionary of Swaraj, was on the forefront. So, at that moment, when Maharashtra was not independent, at that time also there were many personalities who were dreaming to achieve freedom for Maharashtra, and among them was Shahaji Maharaj on the forefront. He had a thinking, he had a vision about the future. He, he was greatly inspired and motivated to get freedom for Maharashtra. Now, coming to the question answers part of this chapter, question number 1 is complete the following chart. Here, village, Kasbah, and Paragna are the three columns given to you. What do we mean by village Moja? A village was called as Moja. The officers in the village are Patil and Kulkarni. There is no example for village. Then in the column of Kasbah, what does Kasbah means? A Kasbah was like a big village. It was the headquarters of a Paragna. The officers in the Kasbah are the Sethe, the Mahajan. Example of Kasbah, Indapur Kasbah of Indapur Pargana, Vai Kasbah of Vai Pargana. Then coming to the third column of Pargana, what it means, many villages together form a Pargana. The officers are the Deshmukh and the Deshpande. An example of Pargana are the Pune Pargana, the Chakan Pargana and the Shirwal Pargana. Question number 2, write the meaning. Budruk. What does Budrak means? Budrak is a suffix added to the name of the village which indicated that the village was independent. The original town was called Budruk. Example, Vadgaon, Budruk. Second one, Balut. A share of the agricultural produce paid by the peasants to the artisans for the services to the villagers. Third one, Watan. A plot of land. The Watandar generally owned a plot of land. Question number 3, find out and write. First one, people from Africa who had settled along the Konkan coastline. The answer is Siddhis. Second one, the author of Amrutanubhav. The answer is Sant Dhyaneshwar. Third one, Sant Tukaram's place. It is Dehu near Pune. Fourth one, he composed Bharuds, Sant Eknath. Fifth one, he explained the importance of physical fitness. It is Sant Ramdas. Sixth one, woman sons. They are Sant Soirabai, Sant Nirmalabai, Sant Muktabai, Sant Janabai. Question number 4. Write about these personalities and their works in your own words. These are short notes. First one, Sant Namdev. Sant Namdev was a great sant of the Varkari sect. He awakened the sense of equality in men and women belonging to all castes through the mediums of his excellent kirtans. His Abhanga compositions are well known. He travelled to Punjab and propagated his thoughts. His compositions are included into the Guru Granth Sahib of the Sikhs. He propagated the message of Bhagavad religion in all quarters. Question number 2, Sant Dhyaneshwar. Sant Dhyaneshwar wrote the Bhavartha Deepika or Dhyaneshwari. He also composed Amrutanubhav. He showed a simple way of worship and conduct which the common people could follow easily. His Pasayadan in Dhyaneshwari uplifts the mind. Third one, Sant Eknath. Sant Eknath's composition includes Abhanga, Gavalana, Bharud, etc. He has stated Bhagavad Dharma in detail in a simple manner. His Abhangas show the warmth of devotion. He presented people's life in Bhavarth Ramayana. He believed that the Marathi language was inferior to no other language. Fourth one, Sant Tukaram. Sant Tukaram belonged to Dehunia Pune. His compositions or abhangas were pleasing and lucid, reaching the greatest poetic heights. His Gatha is a precious treasure of the Marathi language. He freed many poor families from the bonds of loans. He criticized the prevalent hypocrisy and superstitions in the society. Question number 5. Why were droughts a great calamity for the people? The droughts were a great calamity for the people because the prices of food grain had risen. There was severe scarcity of food grains. Entire families were destroyed. There was no fodder for cattle. Water became scarce. Cattle and farm animals died. Agriculture was completely ruined. All financial transactions came to a standstill. The activities part is omitted. The notes of this chapter will be provided to you in PDF. So complete the notes of this chapter in your history notebook and read the entire chapter twice for better understanding. Thank you.